You're lit.
Welcome to the Sparked Podcast. Today I'm joined by my co-hosts Ulysses and Brandon, and our special guest, Matt, and one of my oldest and dearest friends. Just here to shoot the shit with us and talk about new ideas, new stuff, and get sparked in between. Whoever wants to join can get in. If not, I'm gonna roll us a doobie anyways. Let's go. Introduce yourself, Brandon.
Hi, I'm Brandon. I'm pretty boring.
He's also single, gentlemen.
Yeah, dude. I'm ready to dance and
Get fucked. Hi. And my co-host, my brother, dearest, Ulysses. Could you introduce yourself for us?
I'm Ulysses. I have no middle name, which is, rare, I guess, but...
Is that true?
the kingpin himself.
I did not know that.
He wasn't worthy of a middle name.
Wow.
Or he wasn't ready yet.
Just not ready.
You get it later on.
It's like a bar mitzvah. Oh, you turned 30. Let's slap that little name in there.
And then our special guest for today for our very first episode, one of my oldest friends, Matt.
Yo, what's good? I'm Matt. I'm serving in the PMW right now, and I'm back for a few days, and excited to be here.
So he's out there doing great stuff, slapping babies and helping kids drink water and all that.
I wish.
Signing babies and kissing autographs.
Matt, what are you doing exactly?
Oh my gosh. I can't even talk about this. This is some government shit, man.
Oh, like you're not allowed to?
No, I mean I am, but they hear me saying disparaging stuff about AmeriCorps.
Damn, what's going on over there?
It's probably gonna be bad. Like I had an Nalgene like this, but I left it on the plane and it had AmeriCorps logos on it. So I got a new one, which is good because now I can go to like festivals and shit and not have to worry because you have a thing that says you're with AmeriCorps. Like if they
Oh my gosh.
see that, then you'll get in trouble. I think.
What?
Like people before me got in trouble for wearing AmeriCorps shirts when they went out to the bars and stuff. So yeah.
So I can't go buy an AmeriCorps shirt and just
I
wear
mean
it
you
out?
could. It wouldn't. I don't know what.
Papers, please.
I guess they wouldn't be able to figure out that you just had an AmeriCorps shirt.
I guess
randomly.
if you ran into somebody who was AmeriCorps, they could probably call you out on it.
Yeah.
Stolen valor.
Is that small of a group? Just know everyone?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Well, what for the people out there that don't know what AmeriCorps is, Matt, what is that?
So it's the Peace Corps, but it's domestic. It's in the States.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you got like in Michigan and all that, right?
Detroit? It's everywhere, pretty much.
Oh.
We even have it in Chicago, I think. Just areas that need some help, and then they send people that don't know anything about what they're trying to do to help.
Did you choose a location or did they just kind of give you an option?
I was trying to go to Seattle, but I guess I wasn't the only one who thought of that bright idea. And then I ended up in Oregon in some bogus ass town. Oh man, I hope this doesn't. Nobody who matters here.
They will not.
It's
find
really not a
this.
bad. It's not a
Trust
bad
me.
town, but it's like Sycamore, but just
Oh.
with hills and
Yeah, so it's
crap
smaller.
beer. Yeah. For some reason, I never thought to serve in Portland at all, like or any city. I was just like, yeah, I'll just go here, no questions.
Another small town.
Yeah. But funny how that worked.
Can't escape the small town living.
I know. I don't know what it is.
Shit.
It's
It draws
inside
you
us.
in?
It calls to us.
It could be worse, because I mean, if you did live in like a really cool spot, then that would become boring. So like if you live in a kind of
Nah,
boring...
get the fuck out of here. If
I
you
don't
lived in
know,
a cool
it's-
spot, it would never be boring.
No, eventually you'd get tired of it, I think.
Well, it depends. Like, what spots would give... Like, New York sounds like a place where you can just keep doing fucking anything. Like, every day could be a new adventure.
But
'Cause
it's
of all
also
the
a
shit they
dump.
have. Huh?
But it's also a dump.
Well,
And you could get
it's
stabbed.
everywhere. Yeah, you could get stabbed. That'd be a new adventure.
And
See
you have to
the-
live in New York.
See the
Because
rat
of shit.
population booming?
Yeah.
Booming. Getting bigger?
Booming want some more?
Yeah, those giant rats out there.
Dude,
They'll stab you.
they got so many rats in New York. I think they call them Dominicans. No, I'm just kidding. That's fucked up.
I was going to break it down.
Come on, man.
It's okay. I have a Haitian uncle.
Do you?
It doesn't matter.
I
I mean, I do, but it
Does it
doesn't
like accounts for that?
It's close enough.
That's like the best cop out for anything. Oh, I know a black person. I know
Yeah.
this race.
I'm 1/16th
Yeah, I
Cherokee.
can.
My cousins are black, dude. I can say whatever I want.
The golden ticket.
I got a golden ticket. Well, Liz, tell us more about that fight you were watching the other day, dude.
The UFC fight.
Yeah, what was up with that? Who was fighting?
It was Rafael Dos Anjos versus Colby Covington, that racist prick.
I don't know anything about that guy.
Oh,
The girl from How I Met Your Mother?
Colby's one?
Oh, she tear him up like
Oh,
that.
she said the N-word live on TV.
Dang.
Ooh.
Colby Smulders. No, she
But
did.
who's that?
You can't just say that.
That's the girl from How I Met Your Mother, the really annoying one, the Canadian one, the tall one.
And Avengers.
That blows everyone.
Oh, okay.
The mother.
The mother.
Spoiler.
What?
From 10 years ago.
Mother.
Wow, I still didn't see that, so thanks a lot.
Oh, that horror movie Mother?
No, I did see that. I actually liked
Oh,
it.
I heard that was
Really?
really good.
I saw the people explain the movie, and it looked really weird, but it didn't look bad.
Yeah, it was definitely weird, in a good way. When I got done with the movie, Luke started reading all the thematic elements on Wikipedia before any of us could come up with our own impression. I was so mad.
Just ruined everything.
I was like, you fucker.
Did he do that just to like sound like more smart? Like, oh, this is going on because of this.
Yeah, he was like, that was so dumb and so obvious. And I was like, you just read that. I'm serious. He wasn't very interested in the movie, so he felt like ruining it for everyone.
How'd the Jennifer chick do though? Because I think she's really annoying as an actor.
Is she in that?
Yeah, she's in that. She was a little, actually she was kind of annoying. I'm trying to think of other movies that I felt like she was annoying.
Hunger Games.
Yeah, Hunger Games, X-Men.
Silver
like,
Linings Playbook, I thought she's a little bit annoying.
Dude, I remember my roommate, Victor. Shout out to Victor. He was like, have you ever seen her in Silver Linings Playbook? And I was like, no, because that's a fucking chick movie, Victor. God damn it.
What?
It's not that much of a chick movie, but something my brother-in-law said about it, if it wasn't two very attractive people, no one would give a fuck because they're like extremely like crazy and unstable. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but like they just put like a nice skin on it and then everybody's like, oh, this is incredible.
Yeah.
Like the dude standing outside with the boombox idea. Like it looks romantic, but if you don't know the person, it's creepy.
Yeah, a
Is
little
that
bit
kinda
like
where
that,
you're
I
going?
suppose. Dude standing outside with a boombox.
A dude from work
Well, basically,
went to a girl's house
Yeah.
after he was fired and like just sat outside under a tree.
what the fuck?
And
Fuck.
and she like came back. She's like, yeah, that was.
He
that was
just
really
didn't do anything. He's like, I'm just gonna sit
was-
here.
that was such
let
a
my
weird
presence
dude.
be known.
Oh, that was a weird dude.
What a weirdo.
Didn't even try to like throw a pebble at the window or like get her attention.
He just waited for her outside.
Oh, that's.
I bet you if the dude was handsome though, she would have walked outside right into it.
Probably. He looked like a caveman though.
You know, it comes down to the whole thing that it's only creepy if the person's ugly. You know? If there was a hot chick that was trying to get with
It
you,
is-
you'd
it's a
probably
fair
be
point.
like, oh man, she's a stalker, but like, I'll get with her.
See, we say that, but then you run into a chick who's too into you, and you're like,
That's
yeah, that's
true.
true.
like we
It does
talk
get-
like we would, but
What
we
is she,
know
a
like
10?
it's
It does get kind of.
okay. How often
I
does
don't
a
know,
10
man.
get really into you? Come on,
I
let's
don't
be
know.
realistic here.
Dude, I went
All
to
the time.
school with a bunch of girls and like I would hear them talk about dudes who are like, you know, they're creepy looking. They're like,
For people
oh.
who don't know, he went to school.
Rock.
Yeah,
Yeah, school around.
hairstylist school, beauty school, cosmetology.
Yeah, look at the, you know, they're filled with crazy girls, and you know, I hear the girls and when they're getting stalkers that are like ugly as shit. They're like, oh, this guy won't leave me alone. But as soon as it's like a hot guy, they're like, oh, like he won't answer me. He won't do this, and like they seem like the stalkers, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just funny how shit works, you know.
Oh, man,
Like they
what?
themselves become the stalker.
A lot of people forget, but women are people too.
Oh my god.
You know? And did you remember that, Brandon?
Women are people.
Yeah, good boy. Good boy. How do you feel about guys who call themselves feminists?
I've never heard of that.
Trying to sneak in on shit.
Yeah.
They're trying to slide in the DMs.
Yeah.
I'm a man, but I'm a feminist. Pussy.
It's always a trick.
Dude, what happened at the Tony Awards? My fucking coworkers were talking about it, but I didn't watch that shit. What's going on?
What is that?
Didn't watch
The
it.
Tony Awards
I
with
didn't watch
Robert De
it.
Niro?
Oh,
What happened?
Oh, he like yelled at Trump or something, right?
You guys want to look up the video?
Yeah.
Alright.
What the fuck is a Tony Award?
Fuck. Let's Google that first.
That's actually a better question.
Let's break it down.
I think the Tony Awards
It's
are
5
for, like,
key points.
I know that
How
the
big your
year-
toenail
It's involved
is.
in Seinfeld in one episode, but that's
If your
all I
name is
got.
Tony,
I think it might be for TV shows.
Oh.
specifically just TV shows.
Yeah, it could be that, but I still want to know.
Oh, I should probably just.
I think he went off on Trump or
De
something.
Niro. Tony Awards. First thing that pops up. My man. You know, De Niro only dates black girls, right? He's got that hay fever. No, I'm just kidding. That's not the word for that. Oh, you guys can't hear it? Shit.
Can we get like a transcription of the video?
Describe what's going on.
Okay, so he's coming out on stage. Wow, okay.
Wow,
So in the first 5 seconds, he just walks out and he says, hey, fuck Trump. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this.
He said, "Fuck Trump."
Yes.
See, it sounds like you're lying. But
No, I'm not fucking lying. I'm just kidding, I'm lying. No, he's not. He said it right there. Here, I'll put on the Cole's captioning.
No,
Oh yeah,
man,
because
we wanna
YouTube's
hear
really
it.
solid at that.
I'm gonna say one thing, fuck Trump, and then everybody just goes crazy.
Dude, what an unoriginal thing to say. We get it at this point.
Eminem did
I
it
don't
first.
support the guy by any means, but this is just getting old.
Yeah.
We know he's terrible.
See, here's the funny thing is De Niro's an old little crazy man too. It's like now we're just watching 2 angry old men yell at each other.
It's such a cheap
Politics?
attention to grab. It's like when you're seeing a band and then they're like, "Hey, whatever city we're in," everybody just flips out. It's like these are things we know.
Yeah.
You don't even need to waste our time.
been at all year.
Yeah.
I remember I looked at Brandon the first concert I went to. I was like, dude, is this really like the best city they've ever been to? And he's like,
I've been to a
"Nah,
lot of
man."
cities. I've been to a lot of cities in this tour, but not
One of
quite
1,000
like this.
stops on this one.
I think that's when we went to see Atmosphere at Summerfest. I was so excited. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, that was
They're
like
playing
that one
Riot
time
Fest.
we went to. Remember, we saw Skrillex, 2 times in a row from Cleveland, Ohio. Then we saw him at St. Louis, and he's like, in St. Louis it was really shitty, and he was like, "Oh, this is the best fucking city ever." And we were like, "Oh, bro, I thought I was special over in Cleveland." Like,
St. Louis was shitty.
Now, when did this happen? Tony thing? This was recent?
this it was
I believe
last
so.
night.
Last night.
Oh, it was last night.
Really?
Yeah.
And is he getting some pushback on this? Are people flipping out? Or
Probably not. People are probably just patting him on the back.
No.
But
There's
except
probably
for
a,
like the fucking people on the right. It's right? The Republicans who are just like, fuck Robert De Niro. He's a snowflake. He's a snowflake.
just foaming at the mouth.
No, they just they just get really mad. It's like, but they make money for it, so I don't blame them. Fucking pay me to do that.
Fuck it.
I'll do the same thing.
It's all about the money.
Tommy Lahren can get it, dude.
Who?
Tommy Lahren,
Is
that
that?
white girl.
Oh, do you know anyone?
Yeah.
Oh, the Fox News
Yeah.
chick?
Actually, she's kind of ugly. But the dark-haired one, I don't know what her name is, but she's also on Fox News. She's fucking.
I mean, would you be down if she stalked you?
See, no, I know myself. I wouldn't.
As soon as she's
That's the
interested,
As soon as she shows interest in me, like my body's like, I like go do whatever else you want to do. It's fucked up. I think I have. What's it
Herpes.
called? Trust issues? No, that's not it. Not trust issues. What's it called?
herpes.
Yep.
Oh, that's the indicator.
Herpes. Oh no.
Very bad mental illness.
Herpes is.
Are you Yoda? Herpes is
Herpes is.
bad mental illness. Herpes is. Herpes is.
Put it on my
Did you guys
tombstone.
see Solo yet? Or no, still?
No,
I heard it
I'm
was
boycotting
horrible.
it.
Hmm.
I heard it was just average enough to be a good movie.
Well, Adam keeps fucking fighting, telling me that.
He also liked The Last Jedi.
Yeah, and he liked The Last
He
Jedi.
did?
So fuck him.
Yeah, he really
Oh,
liked it.
okay, well,
And it was so bad.
it was
It
awful.
was so bad.
It was so
And
bad.
so I'm just like, I'm not watching Solo. Like, and they might fire the lady who's like the head of the Star Wars shit right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No
It
way.
better.
I hope so, because she should just shit all over those movies. But then again, I just feel like I'm that old dude now, arguing about like the people who hated the prequels.
Yeah.
And like we like the prequels. They were
Yeah.
bad, but like they had
But it's
good
fun.
fights.
Entertaining.
Yeah,
Very
because Last
entertaining.
Jedi wasn't even that.
I know it
had
was
the
a lot of drama.
It was the one fight scene that held it together for me, and then I
was a
didn't
cool
really
fight
care
scene.
about anything else.
What was that thing you sent?
Where
just, like,
the sword just disappears.
Yeah, his hand.
Yeah,
Oh,
just,
yeah.
and it's like,
Resolve.
wait, but
His
what if
hand
what if he
movement.
just cuts her throat with the left sword? Ah, special effects guy, just get
edit
rid
it
of
out.
Just get rid of it. It just
We're done.
It's like, oh, okay, like problem fixed. So even the coolest battle in the movie, I mean, which no movie's perfect, but it's like you're gonna put this much money into a movie. Make
Why
sure the
didn't
details
Why
are
didn't they
right,
just have
you know?
another enemy grab her that
Right.
had one weapon? Why
Right.
couldn't they just have that happen?
They didn't think
Just
it
like,
through.
nah, we'll just edit out the second
They
hand.
don't think it through because they give themselves a little time span to make it because they're like they want to push out as
Right.
much money. It's a cash cow, you know.
Oh, they're milking it.
They're milking the fuck out of them titties, dude. And them titties
Those
is gonna
weird
run
milk
dry.
creatures.
The milk
that-
creature with the blue milk just running down his beard.
Just unnecessary.
I hate the kid humor in it. Walk up, give him the lightsaber, and he just throws it. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
that
yeah.
was cool. That was cool, man.
And everyone's like, oh, shocking.
Build up
Fuck
an
off.
enemy, just kill him right away.
You're not Roger Ebert. Roger Ebert's dead. God damn it.
Who's that?
He's a film reviewer.
Oh.
I'm the second coming of Roger Ebert.
Oh, is he the guy that, like, hardcore stickler?
Is that the guy that hates every movie?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. He was the one who's like, jackasses don't let jackasses drive drunk right after Ryan Dunn died.
Oh.
It's like,
Oh.
really, dude?
Wait, what did he say?
Like, did you have to say that? Like, he probably thought it was funny as fuck. He's like, yes, people are gonna know Roger Ebert for this day on the day I took my comedic path. It's like, I'm gonna start with this, and there's just fuck it.
Is that the dude
So
that's like on WGN?
Yeah. No. He's cool.
Really?
The one on the local news?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
That guy's annoying, man. Every time it's like a cool action movie, he always gives
Oh,
I give
yeah.
it a 2-star. And every time it's like a fucking romantic, he's like, I thought it was very well written.
Yeah, he's
give
kind
it
of
a
a
4 out
bitch
of
like
5.
that.
What the fuck? Like,
I remember, like, it wasn't Mike Sapelsa, but it was one of his homeboys. Shout out to Mike Sapelsa, my nigga. I hope he hears this. The first, if my music career ever takes off, Mike
Probably
Sapelsa's
not.
gonna be my blunt roller.
Is that a new role in the industry?
You just get tired of the grind. You just want someone else to
Yeah.
get it done
Nah,
for you.
I want to do it myself. It's like grinding coffee in the morning, and like
You put
French
that little
press.
dash of love in.
Mm-hmm. Everything's better when you love it, dude.
That is true. That's real. I believe that.
Yeah.
Love everything you do, even if it's just a menial thing.
it's like the samurai. The way they made tea was just like, damn.
Oh, like the
Yeah.
whole process. Yeah. The what do they call those tea ceremonies? Kumbachi? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Kombucha.
Kombucha? No,
tea.
not kombucha. No.
Close enough.
Isn't that a tea?
Yeah, it's fermented tea. But yes, that I agree.
Yeah, man. Like I was listening to this dude. He's a fighter for UFC. I forget his name. It was on the Joe Rogan podcast. And he's like, fighting isn't like my life. He's like, I love to like wake up in the morning, and I go to my plants outside and I water them and I do my yoga or whatever. And like he does, like he's like, I do my process every morning. And I'm like, man, that's the way I want to live. I want to be able to like, not every morning, not have to rush to get to work, not rush to have to go do what I have to go do, but still be able to do it like he does it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just like, he does this because that gets him right for the rest of the day. His routine.
Yeah.
You know, there's something calming about that.
You gotta get a routine down.
But I'm weird like that because when I was doing the
You want a routine that's
salon-
away from the routine.
Yeah, I gotta be right for the routine because when I was doing the 9 to 5 and then going off at the I'm gonna bleep that. When I go out to my other job, it's like that. I don't know. It sucks. The 9 to 5 takes away a lot
Yeah, it does.
from
I
me
feel that.
mentally.
Can't enjoy the morning.
Yeah,
To wake
like
you up.
I want to wake up and like I said, I just want to take my time. Just want to get right. I would love to work out before work, but I'm not waking up at 6 for that shit.
Fuck that.
Chris texts me all the time. He's like, "You coming to the gym, boy?" And I'm just like, because I assume that's how he says it when he writes it.
Yup.
He says it before as he's typing it.
And then I'm like, yeah, man, just give me like 30 minutes to get ready or an hour or something.
It's
And
like,
he's
man, I'm already
here, man.
I'm already 3 sets in.
And I'm
That-
like, all right.
That 6 a.m. or 4 to 6 a.m. wake up time. That's the key. Every
That's when I
like
go to bed.
pro tip I read about, like, ooh, how to become a millionaire. It's always that, no
Yeah.
matter what. I don't get it. What is the secret?
You know, I don't think that's a size fits all kind of thing, man. I really don't.
But I've seen it everywhere. Like that's the most consistent one.
What are you getting out of those 2 hours?
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to
What's-
figure out.
well,
Like, is
what's
it,
that
is
headspace
it just,
there?
like you start the day like just being an early riser? Like how is that? How does that equal success? You know, because like what if you are a night owl?
Exactly. That's what I'm
That's-
saying.
yeah.
It doesn't fit other people. Like Hunter S. Thompson, the writer.
Mhm.
Do you know any of his work? Because I don't. So I kind of feel like I'm just tossing out words here. But his daily
Did you do
routine.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
I think so. But I really don't know. But he,
What was his name?
daily Hunter S. Thompson.
Okay.
Thompson? Or Thomas. Hunter
Thompson.
S. Thompson. His daily routine was he would wake up
Mhm.
and like smoke a cigarette or something like that. But he'd wake up like at noon, smoke a cigarette, do some blow, drink some liquor, drink some coffee or whatever. Don't quote me word for word, but like throughout the day, it was just him is like chilled by the pool, drink some more, do some more blow, da da da, and it's like 12 a.m. Sit down at my desk. Hunter is ready to. I am ready to write.
Now he's
like,
ready.
and then he writes till like 4 a.m. till he sees like the sunrise. Like he watches the sunrise every morning, and then he like goes to sleep, and then he does it again the next day. I'm like,
Wow.
so see, what would benefit him from waking up at 4 a.m.?
I don't know. I feel like.
I mean, he's dead. I mean,
well, yeah.
but
There's so many of these significant people that we praise, like Jack Kerouac on the road and stuff. He just traveled around and just pretty much fucked around.
or is he like a?
He didn't do
like a
anything
special-
really significant. Like he wrote some good books, and this and that, but he was just traveling for the sake of traveling, which is also cool. But just crazy raging alcoholic who had really no value for anyone else, and he was never even the guy.
Yeah.
Like in all his books, he's following around some other guy who he might be like actually into when you look at it a certain way. So he's just some guy who was kind of there and just drinking a lot of alcohol and partying, and everybody's like, yeah, Jack Kerouac, he was the man. But
The myth is bigger than the man.
yeah,
Yeah.
so you just gotta fuck around a lot, and then you'll
And
be
eventually
famous.
you'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I mean,
I just read that Hunter S. Thompson lived with and rode with the Hells Angels and wrote the book about him.
wow.
So he probably got pretty hardcore in that lifestyle.
oh, I remember I saw
Yeah.
a video of him like getting an interview with like Hell's Angel.
He wanted to write firsthand what happened there, and he did it. And then he's dead.
Well, he killed himself. That-
he did.
Did he?
Yeah, he shot himself.
That
I don't think it was
lifestyle
out of
catches
depression.
up.
I think it was like it was towards the end of his life, and he's just like, like I'm done.
Yeah,
Like
kind of just
It's a good way to go.
like, and the way he lived, like I could believe that. Like he lived fast, man.
like no one's taking me out but me.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be the last.
I don't know what age it was, but yeah, what a way to go. What about fucking Chef Bourdain, dude?
Yeah, dude, he fucking hung himself with his bathrobe.
With his fucking bathrobe?
with his bathrobe.
Yeah. With
How'd
the
you
little,
get that info?
Dude, Ulysses has an inside
We were
guy.
talking about this last night. Why do people? I hope this isn't triggering our audience or anything, but they signed up.
They send me a death threat.
Why are all these people hanging themselves? Because back in the day when they did it, it was because it broke your neck from the
Yeah.
jolt. But you don't get that when you just do it in your house.
Oh, you're just suffocating
suffocating.
yeah,
yourself.
you're just. It's like not a fun way to go. But I mean, maybe
I
that's
wouldn't
the
want to
idea.
go either way, but definitely
Well,
not the
yeah.
slower way. Definitely not the slower way. Dude.
Yeah, but again, you gotta think these people aren't that bright, so they don't
Hey,
know about.
hold on.
I don't know about that.
He's a,
I think it's too much.
What do you mean not that
Wait,
bright?
like-
He's a smart motherfucker.
No, I think the problem is too bright,
Yeah.
like too much information about life.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
just thinking
Too much
hard.
wisdom, just
Yeah,
You think
like
too much.
overload.
it's good to be not bright almost.
Why do you think stupid people are so happy all the time?
Exactly.
Why do you
All
think they
the-
just multiply
I was-
so
I
much?
was
'Cause
just
they're
talking to someone about
fucking and
this.
drinking and they don't give a fuck. They're just doing it. Like they
Yeah.
don't think about shit that makes them sad. They just like,
It's
what?
alright.
It's
Yeah,
a new
no,
day.
I
Let's
agree
go
with
do the
I
fuck.
agree. I agree with that. But how, like Matt said, like it doesn't break your neck, man. Like it just.
Oh, like how do you go through with it?
No, it's
Well,
just
just
not, like,
why would you do?
why would you do it
That's
that
not
way?
a good
It's
way
like,
to
it's
do
not,
it.
like,
I don't know, dude.
Probably
I don't
unplanned.
see. We wouldn't know because we're not somebody who would do that. But he
Well,
did
you
it,
watch
so it's
movies
like.
from the back in the day, and people, you know, when they
It's
the whole
pretty
reason they
quick.
did that is because it broke the neck.
Yeah.
You know, people.
Well, it's because you too pussy and he's not.
I guess.
Wow.
Like, I mean, is that the
All
answer?
right, give me the belt. Give me the belt.
I'll whoop your ass, dude.
That's what
I
he's
know,
using
dude,
it for.
watch out. I know a crowd.
Man, don't fuck with him.
Fucking Jordan, dude. He tried to put me in a headlock the other
Yeah.
night. And he was like all fucked up. And it was like half playful or whatever, but it was kind of gay.
No,
And
that's.
he like grabs me and he does it really shitty, like, and I just immediately get out of it. Like my training just fucking snaps in my head. I'm like, oh, and then like I just held him down. And he's like, okay. And I was like,
Dang.
I just started laughing. I just kept drinking my drink, and I had it in my hand the whole time too.
Yeah, you didn't even spill a drop.
Nope,
You're like, oh, just a little bit.
nope. It's so not. It's like I'm remembering
That's
it
part of the
differently.
training.
The whole thing happened, and I'm just like, I smashed the bottle.
You pick
Ah!
someone else's up. You're like, God, never even
Vietnam
spilled
Marco,
it."
flashbacks.
get up. He just bumped into me. Marco, get up, dude. You got me in trouble.
That was a good Arnold.
Rest in peace. By the time this podcast comes out, he's gonna be dead.
Jordan has. He's gonna be dead.
Honestly, could be him too. But no, yeah, man, I was sad about Bourdain though, man. Because it's just like, why would you do it at the height of like your career?
That's
And
one of
his
those.
career-
It's I don't know. This is getting pretty morbid real quick, but like
What?
That's one of those
somebody-
names for me
somebody
where
like that who has everything and they're like dunzo with this reality. Like, what is that about? He had like everything going for him, you know.
You think he might have wanted to go out at the top?
That's kind of a good idea, I think.
Like, because he tells I've seen him talk about his success and like the way he tells it, it's like he was just lucky. He's like, I
Really?
was just lucky. So it's like, I think he's very appreciative of his success, but I'm sure like whether or not he did have previous problems, which he has, it probably didn't feed into his ego well, or not into his ego, into his mind, that like he probably felt like he didn't deserve that success, you know?
Yeah, that is an interesting thought.
Because like he was saying something, it's like, oh, I think I heard him say something, don't quote me, but like about like, oh, like we've all done bad things and we all, you know, he's like, we all try to be better or some shit. And I was like, he looked like he was like I don't know, I could believe that. Like I feel like he could feel guilty for having success when he feels like he doesn't deserve it, or that it came to him and like pretty much saved him maybe.
Yeah.
Because before that he was just a chef at a restaurant, man. Until he was like 44. 44, he got his first show.
Wow.
what was the transition? He went from chef to what?
To a TV host.
Okay.
But like a lot of TV shows, and his show was cool because he'd go around to different places, but like really get into the culture, and like in a really not touristy way.
About the food?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Yeah. Like he did an episode I just watched last week with Serge Tankin from System of a Down. He went to where's he from? Istanbul, or
I'm not sure.
Oh fuck, it's not Istanbul. Persia? No, that's not a country anymore.
Definitely the Ottoman Empire.
From the Ottoman Empire, they went down there. I'll remember. And they just, and you know, he just shot the shit with him, and they talked about the history of the country too, and like how that formed the food and shit. It's pretty dope.
Lebanon.
Lebanon.
He is from Lebanon.
Thank you, Brandon, for doing
Oh, yeah.
a
And
good
people
job
are
as a
Danish?
co-host and finding
No.
out information with
Serge,
us.
thank you.
Down,
I
dude.
was like, what?
So Matt, what are you gonna do when you go back to Oregon?
Run away from the hometown again. This is like the 7th weekend in a row that I haven't been there.
This dude just leaves there to he
Just
just live there
running
on the
away.
weekdays, right?
Pretty much, it's just a place to sleep. And my roommates are cool and all. They're like a little self-righteous. Like, my roommate described spirituality as a hobby. And I mean, I'm in no position to judge anyone for that, but I'm gonna judge right now. Just like, should that be a hobby? Is
Wait,
it a hobby?
spiritualism?
Spirituality, is that a hobby? Should
I've
it
never
be?
heard
I
that
mean, I treat it
described
like
like
a
that.
Kinda, I don't know.
It's a part-time gig for me.
Definitely an interesting way to put that.
Yeah, I'd never heard that, and I was conflicted about that.
Well, I guess it is though. Going to church and all that, you could say that's a hobby. Now, if you don't like it and you still do it, then it's a chore.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So make it one or the other.
Mm-hmm. And my landlord has unplugged the dryer until October and is making us hang our clothes. And she was like, "This is what your ancestors did," and I was like, "This isn't the only thing they did. I don't know why you picked this one."
You're like,
Is it like a punishment thing? Like,
it's like, why this?
Yeah.
She's just trying to save money, I guess.
didn't your ancestors used to pillage villages? And
Yeah, I was like,
So you can fuck
I was
her
like,
up
thanks
real
for
quick.
focusing on that one.
shit? Cheap bastard.
the lesser of
No,
two
that's
evils.
that's good for the environment.
Yeah,
I
for
think we can all
sure.
get behind that. I wish I had a little clothesline.
They
back.
they
But
recently
the birds would
stopped.
probably shit all over our clothes.
They stopped recycling in Roseburg. They're just like,
Whoa.
yeah, we just don't recycle plastics and stuff now.
What?
And
They're
there's
too
no
cool.
library. The whole place
Oh my
is going to
gosh.
shit.
Oh,
That's
damn.
bullshit.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's funny that they can just do that. They're like, we're just not gonna do it
Yeah,
anymore.
how's that not like a regulation that every town has to do?
I
that?
don't know. The whole place is just the Wild West. It's so different from county to county. I mean, not like I'm like super good with environmentalism or anything, but it is. I think it is kind of funny in a way. Like it's bad, clearly, but
Yeah.
and my roommates were all panicking on Facebook. They were like, "Guys, we got to come up with a strategy. We'll collect our stuff, and then whoever leaves town can bring it with them and deposit it." And I'm like, "That's gonna be me, and I'm not gonna do that. That's a lot of shit to carry in a car." So
Fuck
no,
that.
yeah,
How's the skating out there?
it's so frustrating because it's all hilly and stuff, but the pavement's bad. I haven't found any good
Oh.
spots yet, but it's good. I just haven't found it yet.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon, how's the colonoscopy going?
Good. He's in there as we speak.
Yeah. The doctor is live with us right now. Dr. Kevorkian?
Yes.
And that was Dr. Kevorkian, everyone. Continue sticking your finger up Brandon's ass. Don't mind us.
Ooh.
So I don't go colonoscopy. No, they use the camera. Right?
I asked him for an extra.
Doctor, stop using your finger. You're supposed to use the camera.
He had to go up to the XL size camera.
Here's the
It's a videotape camera.
Yeah.
It's a fucking tape.
A 90s shoulder mount camera.
You have to loosen it up first. That's why.
This will make the little camera easier. It's like a little fucking speck. It's like, why the fuck did you choose to do that?
Why'd you use your thumb then?
That was for fun. Oh no, just that's fucked up. He's like, just to feel for bumps. You can't feel bumps with the camera, dude.
That's true. How do you feel about that, Brandon?
Well, what was the condom and the banana for? He brought that too?
Oh shit.
That was for lunch. The condom was to preserve the bananas, so it doesn't go brown.
Doesn't explain the pliers.
The fuck? Elise, tell me a joke, dude. Ulysses, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be here all week.
Woo!
Dude, our clients are like, dude, when's the podcast coming up? But after this, I was like, I don't know. I can't tell them.
You better fucking tell him.
They're going to be like, dude, what the hell?
You better fucking tell him, dude.
Tell who?
They might not come back.
Dude, they'll come back 3 times that month. Because they love your ass.
If we
Dude,
talk shit, they'll
I
come
haven't
back.
said it, dude, but I saw your booty at the gym, dude. It's getting big. Good work. Good work.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I hit it twice a week.
Man, twice a week now?
Yeah.
On those
That
stairs.
fucking helps, but I can't do that anymore. Not ever since the surgery.
Which surgery?
The Dr. Camus surgery.
Very technical.
Hey, it's not fake,
Yeah.
man. They just took fat out of my left arm. It's just that one.
really skinny on one side.
And put it in your right leg.
So I walk uneven.
Well, the weight shift is okay. Because you have a smaller right arm.
Yeah, from using it too much. You all know what I'm talking about. From driving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course. You know, manual car.
we all know how to drive stick here, right?
Hitting those
It's been a
gears.
very long time, but I think I could do it.
That's what she said.
Yeah, no, I thought that's where that was going. I was like, why did I say that?
I'm like, why did you feed into that? I was hoping you'd go another way with that. But shit, man, what else is new, guys? What's on your mind?
A blank canvas, ready to be touched.
Touched.
Like Picasso?
Caressed.
Yeah.
Caressed.
Yeah.
Is that what you do with the canvas, Ulysses?
Caress. Is it?
Caress the canvas, prep it, splooge all over it.
It's like, then it's ready to paint.
Yeah.
Then it's
You gotta put the primer coat on first.
Sticks better.
Now, do you smear it around with your hand? Or do you use like a frosting spatula?
Dude, I use a fucking butter knife.
Oh.
That sounds inefficient, but a lot cleaner than the hand. So,
It's finger paints.
just get the fuck out of my
He's
house.
got one of those little palettes.
Oh, that's gross.
With 7 different colors splooch. It's
This one's pineapple,
and then
this
you
one's
see like
grease.
a brown, it's like, dude, did you put food coloring in this one? No. Oh, what the fuck? You better go to the doctor after this. It's not mine. Oh.
Oh no.
This one's mine.
It's green.
What about that one? You leave that. Oh, you get that color when you leave leaves in it, and you leave it in the freezer. It's like,
What the?
you get like a nice.
You
minty
boil it
green.
first, freeze it.
You're the Bob Ross of splooge canvas.
Splooge art. It could be a
We're just
big
gonna
thing.
put a little blue there. I had to eat a lot of Slurpees. I had to drink a lot of Slurpees. A lot of grape drink.
It was like that one time I had a blueberry Slurpee. Dude, my shit came out like indigo blue. That
Holy
shit was
crap.
pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
You should have like carried it out in your hand. Like, look at this, guys. Like nobody
No,
would
but-
have been like, why are you holding it? Would have been like, whoa, what the fuck?
What is that?
No, but the crazy thing is that you gotta think about how much food coloring is in that shit.
True.
In order for your doo-doo to
Oh.
come out like
You must-
the same color.
How many did you drink?
Just one, but I got the extra large.
Oh.
Oh yeah, a Slurpee?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, remember when we used to bike down to the 7-Eleven just to get Slurpees? And you'd always get the 42 or 48
Dude,
ounce
I
here?
can't. I bought the smaller one, like the medium. I couldn't even finish it.
That shit was lit. And I'd always get one just a little bit smaller than yours because I was like, man, if he's gonna eat that much, I get some. I want to eat that much. I couldn't do it though. It was too much fucking soda.
I was talking to somebody's nephew was with us the other day, the likes of which I will not name, and he was complaining about sugar taxes in Colorado, and I was like, it's probably good for you actually.
Yeah.
You don't need that shit.
Well, it's like here when everybody got pissed off because the soda went up. It's like, dude, you shouldn't maybe be drinking this.
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. This is good for you. We're trying to help.
We're trying to save your life. I don't want to be saved. Some people just
Well,
want to.
people with the cigarettes, they get all pissed, like, oh man, even my cigarettes going up in price. Like, who cares? It's bad for you.
Maybe this will motivate you to smoke less, you goddamn junkie.
Yeah.
What? Are you a junkie for smoking cigarettes?
If you smoke like 5 a day or 3 a day or 2 a day, really.
Packs or just cigarettes?
Cigarettes.
Okay.
Oh man, if you're on packs a day, you're on a whole fucking level of junkie. Like, just move on to meth at that
Isn't that
point.
the term people use? Like, oh, I have a couple packs a
I don't
day
know,
or something.
I mean, who are you talking to, I guess, is the question.
I don't
Like,
know.
alright, maybe not 2 a day as a junkie, but it's definitely something.
2 packs a day as a junkie?
No, 2 cigarettes a day.
No.
Because I was saying, I was
That
counting
seems
off
pretty
earlier.
light for
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not too
that's-
the
bad.
average smoker.
Yeah.
That's just a habit. Bad habit, but a habit.
What do you think of this? I have a friend who says it isn't cigarettes that give you the cancer, it's you and your
You're giving
relationship with
yourself-
I think your friend's fucking stupid. And
If
he's-
you're a
and the
guilty
school system
smoker,
has failed him. What?
if you're like a guilty smoker, it's you who's putting the stress on your body and not the cigarettes. And I'm like, well, you could also not smoke something that's generally been shown to.
Cause that
Yeah.
fucking...
Stress
You
your
think
brain
the
out.
first people that smoked cigarettes were like, this is gonna cause lung cancer? No, they were like, hey, it's the hip
This is great, yeah.
I smoke this after lunch. I smoke this with my friends. I smoke this at work. I smoke this while I eat. I smoke this everywhere, motherfucker. They used to smoke everywhere all the time, and then they started getting lung cancer, and they're like, "Oh shit, hold on,
Wait a second.
maybe we should look into this."
Hold up, boys.
So yes, your friend is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't know. That's kind of conflicting. It seems.
I mean, I think
Seems
good
like it's
positive energy is like
Yeah,
obviously
I'm
affects,
all
but it's
about
not gonna
that,
stop
but-
that. It's
yeah.
not gonna stop your like you have a physical body too, and it's just as important as your spiritual fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I think he's choosing to neglect one over the other.
Yeah, needless to say, I'm gonna keep in touch with him for a very, very long time.
Oh,
just
yeah,
to
keep
see
the
how
gold
that turns
coming.
out.
I want to hear this crazy shit,
This is like a longitudinal study. He doesn't even know it.
dude. Llamas don't feel pain, bro. It's like what are you doing to these poor llamas? I'll fucking kill you.
They're heavy smokers. They're a biker gang.
The llamas gang. Ah,
The llama.
ding ding ding, ding ding ding. Gangland. Fucking dope.
Llama
shit.
land.
Llama land.
Man, in Llama Land, I had seen one person kill
That rolls off
15
the tongue
people.
so well.
Llama.
Llama land.
That's
Llama
a nice
Land.
alliteration.
Llama land. I see one llama kill 15 people.
Welcome to Llama Park. Just llamas
Little
everywhere.
llama.
Are those the ones that spit in your face? Those are pacas, right?
I think they both do it.
Oh.
But it's just because they're like prepping you
The two
for the
Pacas.
BJ. Like, just whip it out, dude. Yeah, give me some llama dome.
You see that video I posted on Facebook with the llama and the sunglasses?
No.
That's just funny.
Yeah, it was like his neck was cut down, but he had just a great
They shaved
hairstyle.
him down, but except his face because you can't do the face, and then they put glasses on it, and he's like,
It just looked really
Just
fun.
chilling.
Yeah, the
I could
coolest
imagine
llama.
that because alpacas are fluffy as shit.
This is a
Dude.
llama, bro.
Huh?
This is a llama.
You gonna fucking fight me? Fine, it was a llama. I'm sorry.
What'd you say?
I said alpaca.
Nah, man. It's Llama land here.
Llama Land. The rivals are the alpacas, though.
Yeah.
The 15th Street alpacas.
15th Street.
Warriors.
I was just thinking that.
Come out and play.
Most absurd
Such a terrible
gangs.
movie. but
Yeah, wasn't even that good. I
The
just
baseball
watched it for that
games.
one scene.
I told my players, like my roommates, I was like, let's watch this, dude. It's gonna be dope. Like I heard it's so good. It's a cult classic.
So you're not friends anymore?
Like the
Yeah, he doesn't talk
first
to me.
part of it
Shout
was
out to
really
Juan.
cool. The build up, and it was like, oh shit, this is gonna be really cool. JK, it's a bunch of like teenagers that
schoolers.
don't know how to get home in their own home city.
Oh man, it's like that other director.
The Juggalo baseball man.
Dude,
They didn't have cool
what?
enough gangs. I thought there was gonna be some really cool gangs. Like, why wasn't there a robotic gang? Why
A
wasn't
robotic gang?
Why wasn't
Well,
there the pirate gang?
The thing is, like, it was just kind of a poorly written movie. Like, not a lot of good scenes, not a lot of like
Yeah.
good dialogue.
Mhm.
Nothing really gave me a reason to like the people
Mhm.
that were getting killed off, and they were just abandoning them constantly.
Yeah, I was like, you guys are actually
Like-
just the dumbest gang. Like,
Like
there's
one
no
dude got
cool
taken
qualities
down,
about
and they
you.
were like, "Let's scramble." It's like, dude, go back for your fucking homeboy.
Yeah.
Like, are you a gang or are you a fucking bitch? But yeah,
It was a great plot. They were like, let's just frame this on the gang that nobody gives a fuck about.
Yeah.
The Warriors, what even is that? What do you guys do?
They were the outliers. There were a bunch of white boys and black dudes dressed as fucking.
Yeah,
Native Americans.
exactly.
That's why everybody's
They
like,
had
"Fuck
nothing
these
going
guys.
from. They were like, yeah, we
Fuck
just,
these nerds.
now we got a great excuse to kill them.
Let's fuck them up."
It's like, hey, you know what hasn't happened in this town yet? Let's just kill a bunch of people.
They should make a remake, but then use like that roller skating dance crew from ABDC in it. Like that'd be dope.
ACDC?
ABDC, dude. America's Best Dance Crew.
Oh yeah, I
Oh.
forgot
Remember the
about
roller?
those dudes.
They got second or third place in the first season,
Yeah, third
or
place.
the second season. They were no, they were first season.
Oh, then they were second place.
Yeah, they were
No,
like
the first season was third. Then they were third then because
Yeah.
remember the other people made it with the Javas came out as second.
Yeah. It was
The
third
Jawas.
place.
Yeah.
But they were fucking dope. Like I would love to see them as a crew in like a movie like that.
Yeah.
Like,
What was?
Java.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I
That'd
want
be
to see a
real
Jabba
nice.
the Hutt movie. I want to know what his
Oh yeah, the background.
his origin story. It's just subtitles the whole time. Oh, like, you find out that like his mom was a hooker when he was a kid.
I can see that. I bet you're gonna say that. That's funny.
Jabba the Hutt. He grew up in a broken home. Give me that, you are. Oh yeah, you are. Like the guy like banging the hooker, the Joe, is just like a human.
Oh, dang.
Was he always that size,
And
or was he like
but you
a...
just hear it. You just see him like hanging next to his like bedroom door, like hearing all this through the wall, like. And then he's like, and then he started selling death sticks. What do they call them?
Yeah, you don't want to buy any death sticks.
he was just hanging with the wrong crowd, you know? There's an episode of Gangland, never mind. This is not going to be a movie.
Yeah, no.
He was hanging with the wrong
Dude,
crowd.
his space thing, that sand cruiser, that thing's dope as hell, though.
I don't remember. Is that the flat-looking one?
Yeah, and
It's like it's
they,
like
they fly the Sarlacc pit on it, you know?
Mhm.
That's a cool ship.
Yeah.
For being a slug, he's got a lot going for him. I don't know what he
Well,
did.
he's a crime lord.
Kingpin.
Yeah. He's pretty much Mufasa, dude. No, that's not what I was going to say.
What?
Who's the Kingpin from Daredevil?
Isn't it Kingpin?
Yeah. Oh.
Or no,
That's
Wait,
the one. That's the one.
that's his comic book name, right?
Yeah, yeah. They call him Wilson Fisk.
Yeah, that was it. Oh, he's
I am
badass.
The well-intent.
Oh man, that was so.
But
much
I
fun.
am
Don't remind
the
me.
man in the role.
Christian Bale.
Man, he took that shit too seriously, man. Like, not that he, like, I feel like he played it all right. Like, but
Yeah.
sometimes it was just like, "Aight, calm down, dude.
Take it easy.
Talk a little faster, goddammit.
Yeah.
Speed it up, motherfucker. Speed it up. My attention span is not like it used to be. We're millennials. That's what we do.
What a
They just
beautiful-
picked the wrong person to play him.
Who would be the right person?
Robert De Niro.
Get the fuck out.
You gotta be a big dude to play that role. Like, I don't know.
Fuck you, Brandon.
You got him.
Oh no.
Always coming in with those zingers. I love that word.
Zooted.
It's all good.
Brandon was saying yesterday.
Zonk.
He was like, I was zonked. I was
Yeah,
zonked.
we came up with a 3-tier system of
Yeah.
you're
Zonked,
zonked when you're just
Zoink. What?
zonked, zoinked. Oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
zonked.
zoinked, and then zooted.
Wait, Zonk, Zoink, Zooted?
Yeah.
Zooted is the
Zonked
highest.
is like
The
you just had a
three
little bit.
stages.
Zoinked is when you're like, oh, I'm fucked up. And then zooted, you're fucking gone.
You don't even
Yeah,
know.
zoinked, you're
zooted
aware.
when
You're aware
zooted.
of it. You're aware you're spacing out. You can't control it. And then
Yeah.
zooted, you're just in bed, like deep in the internet. You just don't know what's happening.
You're just in the.
That's like always the first question on the 911 call. Was he zooted?
How
Yeah, we got
zooted
to him.
was
He was zooted. He wasn't
We
zoinked.
thought he was zoinked.
He was definitely
That
zooted.
last edible was a little too many.
About how long would you say he was zooted for?
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know. He's been passed out for like 30 minutes.
I think it's still happening.
He's starting a fucking seizure. Some people have seizure off like edibles from taking too many.
Oh, they're just like, oh, nothing happened. Maybe I'll just take another.
No shit.
Dude, man, edibles are a whole different thing. And I don't know how people eat like those 1,000 milligram like cookies.
Oh my god.
Like, 'cause
Just one
I had
go?
a gummy that was 10 milligrams each, and I had the most 3 at 110. I didn't feel anything, but at 20 I felt good. At 30 milligrams, which was 3 gummies, which was the last dosage I took because it was my last 3. I was like, this is no. I can't. I was like, what the fuck, dude? But it was fun. I talked to the dude on the plane ride I was with. Oh yeah, I took him right before I went on the plane.
Oh, that's funny.
And the fucking the sign went up that it was like, fasten your seatbelts. And I was like, dude, this fucking thing goes down. The seatbelt ain't doing shit. And
Yeah.
he
probably freaked him out.
he started nervous laughing. He's like, but like he did think it was funny, but I could tell he was also like, damn, dude,
Like,
why the
don't
fuck
say
did you
that.
say that? But I was just like laughing. I was just like, well, come on, what are the fucking odds it's gonna go down? And if it did go down, I was like, alright, that's funny.
Laughing in the afterlife.
I want to go out with a bang.
Like a gun or just
No.
like a big crowd?
With a joke. Like, someone's gonna put a gun in my head and be like, any last words? I fucked
Put
him
me
up.
out like with a bang.
So how's the kid, Ulysses?
Dead.
Crouched quick. I didn't even know there was a kid.
Well, it's okay. We didn't name him because
Oh, is this?
We
He
Yeah.
was already dead to you.
we didn't expect him to last long, you know?
You don't name your livestock.
10 years is like, yeah, don't name him yet. He's only 10.
It's like farmers. You don't name your livestock. You were just kidding. You knew you were
Fucking
kidding.
eat, did you eat him? Pepito? The fucking dog.
You ate him.
Pepito.
Pepito?
Yeah,
It's a good name
Yeah.
for a good man.
Pepe.
It's a horrible name.
For a terrible man?
No, for a man, horrible. Like, I would never name a person that. But, like, a dog, like, Pepito is like a little... Fuck you guys.
I have no say on this.
Is that like the Spanish version of like when you're a kid you're Michael, but then you grow up you're like, I'll just go by Mike now. You're like, I'll just go by Pepe now.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
That was Adam's name in Spanish.
we don't have a
class.
name like that.
Pepe the Little.
Nah.
I mean, Marquito.
Yeah.
Like,
But
my
just
mom
me.
would be like, Marquito. or
Really?
something. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
But,
You
and
call
other
me
people
that.
would say it too. But I can't really recall who. But,
I still call you that.
yeah. In bed.
Don't give the secrets away.
Dude, how are we gonna get good if we don't practice, dude?
What the fuck?
He's like, your turn.
You gotta coach me through this next one.
Get the fuck out of here. Dude, man, I've already taught you everything I know, bro. Alright, this is getting too much.
The pupil surpasses the teacher.
when you flip your uncle over and tell him now it's his turn.
The future is now, old man.
Hey, I gotta ask you guys, have you ever do you guys remember the day you looked at your dad and you were like, I could beat him in a fight. Like, I think I could take him. Not like to do it just to do it, but like if I had to. Like if for some reason he were to like turn on me.
Yeah, I suppose.
Have you?
I think I was like.
I don't know if it was a turning
I
point.
think I was like 19, 20. No, I was like 20.
I think I was like a sophomore.
I think I was like,
Yeah.
I thought I was like 4.
Because you watch movies, you know, and you do see the dad who turns on the kids, so that's like, I think that's the first one I was like, you know what, I can actually do it.
It's like, yeah, don't hide in the closet.
Yeah, I should
I
get
could win
Yeah,
this.
get him
don't
out.
Win.
I'm not gonna hide in the closet like a bitch that little kid did.
Gotta be able. You never know, man. Like, what if one day your dad flips and like, obviously my dad would never do it. Like, starts beating your fucking mom or some shit, or he turns into a zombie, and you gotta fend him off.
Gotta get the antizin.
Just like take out one knee or something, just like as an accident.
Oh, dude, someone comes at you, just boop, just kick him right in the front knee, and like bend it
What do I
back.
mean, like next
Besides
time,
the back knee?
Next time your dad's working on the car or something and he's under it, just like nudge it a little and like takes out a knee, and then you don't have to worry about fighting him later on because he's already.
What was that?
push him
He's
in
done. He's fucking done.
Otherwise, it's not going to be the same, and then you don't have to worry. So then.
And then he might kill himself
Oh,
later on in life.
That's true.
Do the work for you.
We'll just get him in a vegetative state, and he can't do anything to anyone or himself.
And then
Can you induce
until his
that?
family has to take him off life support because they
I
can't
wonder
afford
if
it.
you could with some like with like a traumatic head injury, but I don't know how you like aim something like that.
Aim what?
Aiming a
Oh, a lobotomy, wouldn't that do that?
yeah, you could.
That's
Oh
what that
yeah,
is,
there
yeah.
we go.
Ooh, a laser lobotomy?
I was thinking like ice pick.
Yeah, you gotta go classic with that.
Yeah.
Nothing, you know.
Now
You
just
gotta-
hold still.
It's like our ancestors did it, man.
Yeah, just like they did.
Damn, that's so fucked up.
What are we doing right now? That's an equivalent to that. Just
I
like
electric
think
chair?
gay therapy, the
Gay-
reverse therapy.
oh,
Well, but that's not. You're not like going inside people's brains and like physically
like
at least.
yeah.
But you're
That you
doing
know
it
of.
mentally.
Wait, trying to turn them to the other side.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the next closest thing.
Hmm.
Oh, maybe circumcision.
That is pretty ridiculous that we still do that.
Yeah. There's no real purpose for it.
No, there's. I mean, like
People are like
please.
hygiene,
Yeah, but
but
you can-
just wash your dick, dude.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not that hard.
how
Don't
long
you
does
learn-
it take?
don't
Like,
you-
how
can't
how
take
far
that
between
long.
like dick washing do you go? Like, oh man, I'm circumcised, so like a week. Like, like what?
Jeez, oh my god, yeah.
Fucking dick cheese up the wazoo. You gonna say something, Brandon? My bad.
Oh no, just that you lose a lot of nerves, don't you?
Yeah,
When that
trust
happens,
me.
you lose a lot of.
Yeah.
That's why I can't last longer than a minute, dude.
You guys-
I like how that was really sensual into the mic. You really had to
I
get
didn't
that.
mean it to be sensual.
That's why I
Meant to
really
sound
can't.
pathetic.
You know.
Nut. I just can't.
Wow. Is it like a clog issue or just
It's just, yeah, I got stuffed up in there.
you need an oil change?
I need to take a turkey baster to the tip.
Oh my!
Oh, damn.
It's like, why not just use like a dropper? Not big enough for the clog. Oh, it's just like a zit mucus thing. They're just like,
Oh my, wow.
ooh.
All right,
If
so next
anybody's
topic.
listening to this, they just turned it off.
Yeah, it's over.
Oh shit, man. I guess we're gonna be wrapping this up soon, but man, I just want to say thanks for coming on to the first episode with us, man.
Yeah, boys, thanks for having me.
It's always
flattered.
fun to chat with you.
Do you want to plug anything?
Plug anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Anything coming out soon? Any blogs? Any
Not really. I've just been like journaling about what's been going on every few weeks or so.
Where can we find that?
Medium.com/@spaces. Otherwise, that's about it. Been on Instagram like a lot more lately.
I noticed. I'm not hating it.
It's cool because you can just. I'm sure this is how it was originally thought of, but then it became some
you
shallow
can just share
shit.
pictures, dude.
But like you look down your thing, you're like, oh, that's what that week was like, and so
Mhm.
forth. And so it's a nice kind of visual journal.
Oh yeah, like the what you've posted.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
look
yeah,
down, and
'cause-
you're like, oh, this is what was going on up till now.
Yeah, it's a photo album.
Yeah,
that's
for
why you
sure.
should treat it like that and not just post constantly.
Mhm. Yeah,
It's like-
I do like Sunday to Wednesday, and then I just stop for the weekend.
But there's like people who post constantly throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
Yeah,
try to keep it
multiple
to like
times in a day. I'm like, whoa.
like holy crap, dude. Like, and it's usually like
Mhm.
chicks who want validation.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Or anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
I guess
or
anyone,
dudes
yeah.
too. Dudes
Yeah.
be posting some thirsty shit.
Mm-hmm.
Marco.
This is not where Jesus died, but and Indian dudes.
Send Bob's.
Send Bob's. Have I Gene?
Vagin.
I swear, those are just bots or something. I feel like there's like if I ever read Instagram comments, a lot of them are weird. It's like
Oh,
I'm
I've
like, this
never
has
been
to
down
be
that
fake.
rabbit hole before.
Yeah, I was like, this has to be fake. Like some of these accounts have to be fake because the shit they say is just so creepy. Like it'll be like dudes like saying,
I don't know. There's some creeps
"Come
out
over
there.
here, sweetie, so I can fuck you" or some shit. It's just like I can't tell if you're trying to be funny or you're like. But
Or you live in a
I probably
basement.
just shouldn't read that shit. But sometimes they say weird. Like it's just like
Mm.
what. Like that, I think it's like it's got to be a bot
Yeah.
or a troll.
Oh,
But then again, who has time to fucking do that?
I matched with some girl on Tinder out in Roseburg, and I was just like, oh shit, she's 23. And then she started giving these signs of if she was a bot or not, and I was like, alright, I figured out the Turing test. I was like, send me back this exact string of emojis, and she wouldn't do it. But then later
Oh.
she sent me back ones that were similar but not quite the same, so I'm like, oh.
Could be Android to
Yeah.
iPhone.
So
Oh, I guess it's an
Ooh,
app,
that's
so it wouldn't.
weird,
I was
man.
like, this is it. This is the way
Blade
to figure it out.
Cells interlinked.
Yeah, it did. An emotional response.
You're walking through the desert.
You see a Taurus flipped on its back.
What do you do?
Do you
Did
leave
see
it?
that?
Yeah.
I don't
Wait,
know.
you saw Bloodborne? What's it called? Blade
What?
Runner?
Oh no.
Then what the fuck were you talking
I
about?
said, what do you do when that happens?
Oh,
Maybe you're asking a question.
oh,
Oh,
Matt, tell them
well,
what
that's
happens.
the test. Yeah, what
Yeah.
would you do?
What would you do, Ulysses?
Eat it.
You'd eat it, right?
Oh my
there on the
gosh,
ground.
that was.
Just with your fucking teeth.
How do you prepare those?
But you're in the desert. I'm
What if
guessing
it's-
you're probably dying. You gotta eat the tortoise.
Damn,
Oh, I
you could just be
didn't-
walking by. Like, you could be living in Nevada, Arizona, like
Yeah, but no.
Mexico, Texas. I don't know. This place. Cali. Cali's a desert.
That's when you know you're a real savage. It's like, I'll eat the bitch. No one will know.
Exactly.
They'll tell tales.
No witnesses. Kill the crows. John Wick shots.
Gun fu.
John Wick. Pro.
Alright. Well, any last plugs for anybody?
Any last words?
No more plugs.
Alright. Peace out, everyone.
Salve.